What's up, folks? Hope you're all doing really good. Made it through the new year. Got over the hurdle, 2024. Now we're here. Okay, hope you guys all had a good New Year's and everything went good. Had a pretty good one myself. It was kind of fun. Anyways, let's get right into take 5. I wanted to do a lesson on this. I think I did a lesson, not a lesson, I think I did a video playing this, but I don't think I ever did a lesson. So let's get right into it. It's in, we're going to start in E flat minor. So select E minor, down 1. We're going to go to this shape, which is E string in the 6th, A string in the 5th, D string in the 6th, and G string in the 6th. Okay? Nice chord, really kind of funky and dark. Anyway, that's the chord, and this is how I'm playing them. I'm picking the root note, okay? Then I'm playing the G, a D, G, and B with my middle, ring, and pinky, all 3 of them. Like a piano player would hit 3 notes, okay? That's the whole science behind this method that I use. Do the same thing on this chord. I'm going to hit the root, and I'm going to play the A, D, and G with my middle, ring, and pinky. They'll get solo when you do this for a while too, but you just got to toughen them up. So again, so you can work them chords right back and forth. Okay, and it's in 5 times, so I like to count it like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That wasn't a really accurate count in, but anyways, that's how I kind of count it in my head. Anyways, that's the first 2 chords, okay? Then we're going to go to this, which is easy. You can bar the whole fret. 4th fret. It's a G sharp minor or A flat minor, however you want to look at it. To a like you're playing a C7, you know, like that chord, but it's slide down 1. Okay, so you're going to slide up to the 6th fret and do the same exact thing. Same 2 shapes. So again, okay. Then the next 2 shapes. So we got the E string 2nd fret, we got the D string in the 2nd fret, and the B string 2nd fret, and the G string in the 3rd fret. I'm thumbing over, you know, to get this E. Okay? Then we're going to go up to this diminished kind of sounding chord, alright? We're going to go to the A string in the 4th fret, the G string in the 4th fret, the D string's in the 5th, and the B string is in the 5th. We all know that chord, right? Those ones. Alright, so... And there's a quick little change there. I'm going to show you this again. Did you guys feel that? Okay, so you got, when you hit this shape, the diminished shape, it immediately goes back to the first G sharp minor chord that we started with, okay? So once again, now we're going to come up here. Hang on, we're almost home. We just rounded 3rd base. We're almost there, okay? So we got the A string in the 8th fret, and we have the G string in the 8th fret, the D string is in the 9th, and so is the B. Okay? just played that shape earlier, don't forget. And then we're going to end on the second chord I showed you, which is right here. You remember this? That chord, the cool chord I was talking about. That's it. Okay, so let's run through it again. Sometimes it triggers stuff faster, quicker thinking when you play fast. I don't know why, but okay, let's bring it up to speed. That's the whole tune though, guys, okay? So don't forget those ones. So here we go. We're going to do it up to speed a little bit. Then I'm going to start using a few push notes. What I'm talking about there is you'll hear me do this. Bass players do this all the time. You'll hear this kind of thing. That da-doom, right? Now I'm just ghosting that E string open before I throw that second chord on, okay? So I don't do it all the time. You save that stuff. Don't wear it out, because it's kind of a cool dynamic to throw in sometimes when things get heated in the tune or whatever. If it's ramping up to greatness, everyone's blowing you out of the water and you don't have anything left in the, the tool bag, there's always that. I'll sneak that note in too and get the Hendrix chord, with the raised note. So I usually do it behind the push note. Okay, there's a couple little of my personal tricks. See, like right behind the push note maybe, or even ahead of it. You can choose where you want to do it. But anyway, there's another little trick. Alright, so I'm going to go through the chords one more time, probably at a little quicker tempo so I can keep it mentally going. So that helped, guys. That's a really fun thing to do right there. What I just did, it just feels like you're conquering the guitar completely because you're using your fingers. Everything's moving, which, like I said, I like to be busy on a guitar and doing those kind of movements, I think it sounds cool, too. It does have that kind of piano feel too when you start plucking with free fingers. You're getting a lot of bang for your buck right there with two chords. Not a lot of motion, I really enjoy playing that kind of stuff, like I said. Now you can do these push notes in other places too, like right there. You can work those in cool places, and it's just one little tasty dynamic that a lot of players may not take the time to think of. Everybody's trying to rip and burn and set speed records or something. I like doing that stuff too, though, at times. Anyway, this stuff really does feel good. It's a good workout. It's like, exercise, workouts for your hands. It really does help. and it keeps your mind moving along too, because you can't really stop and lollygag. You have to keep thinking about what's going on, kind of, what's coming up ahead of you, which is really good practice. I really think, in the long run, that'll help you build some skills that, at least the memory skills. That's the toughest thing, is to keep that all going. When you're talking a bunch of chords like that, I mean, we're talking 3-chord songs, that's a little different. You can almost kind of make a phone call and talk to someone while you're doing it, at a gig. But playing this stuff's a little different. You have to keep moving and keep your mind really attached to it. If you lapse in concentration, you're gonna train wreck. At least I do. So I turn that concentration thing into feel. I just try to. I'm always scatting these notes in my head, and no matter what I'm doing, if I'm playing chords or leads, it doesn't matter. I'm always having this mental whistling thing going on or whatever. And I try to whistle with my hands. That's the whole point of this. I'm always doing that. I'm not doing it out loud, but you want to be doing that. It keeps you focused when you do that. When you're speaking the notes, either internally or audibly, 9 times out of 10, you won't miss the chords, because you're locking yourself into a different realm of playing. It's just the truth, If I'm just sitting here talking, I can't even talk and do it at the same time on some songs, because it's just the phonetics of it mess me up so bad. But when I'm talking with my hands, that's a different story. See, I won't miss. If I do that, I will never miss. I mean, my mind and my hand won't let me if I do that. And it's not a tough thing to do, but I've really worked at that my entire guitar playing career, is trying to, scat those notes. Everything you play internally or audibly, whatever, it's the best practice. Even playing chords, you won't miss. Like I said, once you start getting used to playing like that and getting it makes you feel the notes. Then it's a whole different thing than just swatting at the guitar in time. It's a hard thing for me to describe, but there is such a thing as people that can play in time, that have like the feel of a I don't know, a giraffe playing a guitar. It's just wrong. It's in time, but I don't know how to describe it. There's not 1 ounce of feeling in the notes or something. It just becomes a loop, I guess, like quantized stuff. I can't do that. So anyway, when you start, singing those notes along with what you play, that will change the way that you strum and stuff too. It won't be so stiff and quantized sounding. You know what I mean? I guess that was my whole point of going down that wormhole. But now strumming those notes is a whole different feel. I can't strum them like I can play them with my fingers. It's different. Now I'll strum it. That's as close as I can emulate it. It feels odd to me to do it with my pick like that after playing with my fingers for so long, but it is economical. It isn't for everybody. I get it. Some people just like to use the pick. I'm good with that too. I mean, if we all played exactly the same music, would be pretty boring. So let's just keep that in mind. And I like using my fingers and just my pick sometimes too, though. I think it's good to do both. You don't want to pigeonhole yourself into just a chicken picker or just a blues note guy. You really should try to round out as many of the genres as you can. I think in the end. So because you never know what situation you're gonna get thrown in. Uh, if you're in a pickup band or something like that, this stuff can be really useful. All right, guys. Well, thanks again for watching. Good to see you all. Hope you're all doing really good and have a great rest of your day. We'll see you real soon. Take 5.